Unit 6, Section 1. Physical and chemical changes. Substances in general can experiment physical or chemical changes. Let's see the difference between both types of changes. Physical changes. These changes are the changes in which the identity of the substance doesn't change, or that is to say, the formula is the same during all the process. Another property of a physical change is that it is reversible. It can happen backwards. Example. If I melt ice, I have a cube of ice. I heat it with flame. Then I have liquid water. I always have the same substance. The substance is water. Solid or liquid, but water. So the identity of the substance doesn't change. The formula is always water. This is a physical change. And I can go backwards because if I cool the water, the liquid water, I can get ice, solid water. Another example of a physical change is mixing. Mixing something. In this case, mixing, for example, salt and water. If I mix salt and water, in the beginning I have an amount of salt and a glass of water or a beaker of water. I mix them and what I have is a solution. Okay? I cannot see the salt, but salt is there. Well, in this case, I have these two substances, and in the end, I have also salt and water, and I can go backwards. If I carry out a distillation, for example, or I evaporate the water, I get the salt and the water separately. So mixing is also a physical change. Separating, for example, iron fillings and salt. Imagine that I have mixed salt and iron with a magnet. I can separate both. Then I have all the iron fillings stick in the magnet and then the salt alone. But the substances haven't changed. The formula of these substances is the same in the beginning and in the end. And I can go backwards because I can mix again iron fillings and salt. So, these are three examples of physical changes. When I melt ice, is change of state. So all changes of state, when I mix something or when I separate something, I have, in all these cases, are examples of physical changes. What about chemical changes? are those changes in which the identity of the substance changes, and they are not reversible. In general, they are not reversible. Okay? The identity of the substance changes because in the beginning they have a formula and in the end they have a different formula. We're going to see chemical changes in the second section. Okay? Many times chemical changes are accompanied by flames or sparks, llamas or chispas, by a different smell or changes in temperature. And sometimes when a chemical change happens, we can hear a noise or explosion, bang, something like that. But not always. We don't see these things always. Sometimes we see flames or sparks, a different smell, changes in temperature, increasing or decreasing temperature, or a noise sometimes.